Hey yo, Victor here and welcome back once again to my devlog. Now it's been quite some time since the last video, but in this one I wanted to show you a real-time inventory overlay for Resident Evil 1, and this video is actually something that comes out from my old YouTube channel, which is mostly in Spanish, but I used to upload many videos to private or to hidden playlists just to showcase in different Discord groups or to my friends. So last week I decided to make most of them public, and one of them got the attention of a user which actually requested me to upload this. So yeah, this video is not exactly that one because I'm going to be updating that program with a few things. I want to get the player that's actually playing. Because if you don't know, Resident Evil 1 has at least 3 playable characters like Jill, Chris, and Rebecca. I'm not sure about if Rebecca has only 6 inventory slots, but the thing is that Chris has only 6 inventory slots, whereas Jill has 8. So Chris has more HP to compensate for that, but yeah, the thing is that the item overlay had always 8 slots, and I was asked by another user, which is El Señor X, to actually make that differentiation. So this video is going to be about that. So this is the project that I was actually talking about. It's in my GitHub and it's inventory viewer for Resident Evil 1. So this code was only able to track Jill's inventory. I mean, it could track Chris inventory, but it would be it would have empty gaps. I haven't tested this myself, but I've made some changes, and let's see now if I can improve them. So the idea now is that it's now set to Chris. If it's set to Jill, it should expand, which is not doing currently. So let's first debug that. So current player, going to be adding a tooltip for current player. Maybe I just have to make a, so current player is 5. So the first thing that I have to fix here is that Jill can be either a 1 or a 5. It's actually, I think it depends on the mansion status. So once you have found the first hunter, your player ID changes from 1 to 5. So current player will be changed to is Jill. Oh, sorry. Current player is changed to is Jill. No, this is replace all. So okay, previous player, and this changes to was Jill. So let's replace. So is Jill is if this equals 1, so that's player value is this. So if player value is 1 or player value is 5, 1. I mean, let's change it to true so that it's more obvious. Otherwise false. So if it's Jill, so right now it should be Jill. Yeah, it's Jill. And if I am to change to Chris, let's see if I've got a save with. I don't have any save with Chris, but yeah, it updated. So what happens if I go back again to Jill? Let's see. Like here, yeah, it changes. Okay, so I'm keeping track of the current player right now, but this code is not optimized at all. So I'm going to be changing this because this runs in the main loop, and I want to have it in a separate routine, player check. So we're gonna be making a label for player check, and we are going to be updating the inventory size. We're gonna be calling this every 3 seconds. So every 3 seconds we're going to be checking if we are playing as Jill or as Chris. Here we are going to be updating our logic. So which I've added a new image here, which is for the small inventory and big inventory. And basically, if it's Jill, now this can be changed to this. Otherwise, do this, and that's it. So what I'm doing is I'm actually changing the background. I am resizing the background image, and I am hitting, oh, I should show, yeah, here, this is my font, so it moves, and here I show them. Yep. And I want to do something that if it's not Jill, so this will run if it's Jill 8 times, otherwise 6 times. So I don't need to do 8 iterations if I am playing as Chris, because Chris only has 6 inventory slots. Okay, so if I am to run this again, yeah, so this is my current inventory, and yeah, it did something weird, right? So this is my inventory, as you can see. If I am to shoot, I don't know the maps actually, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So if I am to switch to Chris, let's see if it works. Maybe I have to do something. Oh shit. Okay, so let me see if I can get things in and out of the inventory and see if everything works. Yeah, so it seems to be working just fine. If I am to change to Jill once again, it should update. Yeah, it updated. Okay, yeah, it did update. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Just as a showcase, you can edit the inventory and, you know, add things here. Oh, so I don't have any image for the com radio or the pickaxe, but you are not supposed to see those items anyways. So yeah, this is the program. Hope you like this video, and anyway, hope you find this kind of videos interesting, and see you in the next one. Bye.